Einstein's insights, timeless quotes to guide your life journey. Albert Einstein remains one of the most iconic figures of the 20th century, not only for his groundbreaking contributions to physics, but also for his profound insights into human nature and the cosmos. Known for his theoretical formulation of the theory of relativity, which revolutionized our understanding of space, time, and gravity, Einstein was equally renowned for his witty aphorisms and philosophical reflections. His words transcend the realm of science to offer guidance on living wisely and compassionately in a complex world. Through his quotes, Einstein provides a roadmap for navigating the challenges of life with grace and intelligence. Whether pondering the mysteries of the universe, advocating for peace, or reflecting on the human condition, his thoughts encourage a deeper understanding of our own lives and our connections with others. These quotes blend timeless wisdom with practical advice, making them as relevant today as they were in Einstein's time. On imagination and creativity. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Creativity is intelligence having fun. On learning and knowledge. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Information is not knowledge. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. On science and discovery. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The only source of knowledge is experience. It is not that I'm so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. The true sign of knowledge is not merely possessing it, but understanding the questions that pave its road. The process of scientific discovery is, in effect, a continual flight from wonder. On mistakes and failure. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Failure is success in progress. I have tried 99 times and have failed, but on the 100th time came success. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. On life and living. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. On peace and human values. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. On ethics and responsibility. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. On spirituality and science. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. I want to know God's thoughts. The rest are mere details. My religiosity consists of a humble admiration of the infinitely superior spirit that reveals itself in the little that we, with our weak and transitory understanding, can comprehend of reality. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. God does not play dice with the universe. On change and progress. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. On simplicity and clarity. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but no simpler. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. When the solution is simple, God is answering. A little knowledge is dangerous, so is a lot. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. On society and culture. I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious. It is strange to be known so universally and yet to be so lonely. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. On human nature and relationships. I love to travel, but I hate to arrive. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. On self-awareness and growth. A true genius admits that he/she knows nothing. A man must learn to understand the motives of human beings, their illusions, and their sufferings. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. On time and reality. Time and space are modes by which we think and not conditions in which we live. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. When you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, you think it's only a minute, but when you sit on a hot stove for a minute, you think it's 2 hours. That's relativity. On education and teaching. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Never memorize something that you can look up. The value of a college education is not the learning of many facts, but the training of the mind to think. It is the art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. On politics and society. Peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice, of law, of order, in short, of government. It is easier to denature plutonium than to denature the evil spirit of man. Politics is more difficult than physics. On work and success. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. On philosophy and perspective. I am not only a pacifist, but a militant pacifist. I'm willing to fight for peace. Nothing will end war unless the people themselves refuse to go to war. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. The most beautiful and profound way to change yourself is to accept yourself completely as imperfect as you are. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. Solitude is painful when one is young, but delightful when one is more mature. On innovation and change, without deep reflection, one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Innovation is not the product of logical thought, even though the final product is tied to a logical structure. On personal reflections. I am a deeply religious non-believer. This is a somewhat new kind of religion. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. As a human being, one has been endowed with just enough intelligence to be able to see clearly how utterly inadequate that intelligence is when confronted with what exists. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. We tried very hard to get this video published and hope that it deserves your attention. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Your engagement fuels our journey. Wishing you good health and happiness every day.